teachers are still in. And introducing my cohort, Nathan Hindmarsh, Luke Keary. And our special guest, South Sydney superstar centre winger, we don't know what it is, Campbell.
How are you, mate? Yeah, I'm well. Thanks for having me.
We'll talk about how you going.
Yeah, I'm all right. Picked up another little injury, so nothing new, but yeah, been through worse, so be back in a few weeks.
What have you done?
Calf, yeah, so back-to-back calves, which is frustrating, but yeah, hopefully, good strong finish to the season in the back end.
What is the prognosis?
About another 4 weeks to go.
Oh, okay, so you did a good job.
I did a good job on it, yeah.
There you go. How are you going, boys?
Yeah, good. Good weekend. Great weekend.
You're a bit cranky on radio. I listened yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, what happened?
A bit tired from the night before. I spent the night with you up in Brisbane. That was tough.
Professionally, we were.
Professionally, of course, yes. Yeah, no, but I'm good today. I'm refreshed. Had a nap this afternoon, which is great. Because there was only one game, obviously, the one we just saw, a classic that we just saw then. But no, I feel good now. I feel good. You happy to be on stretch?
Yeah, I'm very happy to be here, mate. Yeah.
Jez, you're just working up a storm.
I am.
Every day this week.
Not every day.
Yes,
You know what? His fly was undone last night.
It was. All right, let's have a look at this game. Yeah, the mighty West Tigers, last game at Leichhardt, 36 Gold Coast Titans, 28. Boys, they started off, the Tigers started off, the lead changed 4 times. Can you believe it?
Great start.
Yeah, it was. Thank you very much.
No, yeah, they did, mate. They come out strong. Last game at Leichhardt Oval, they came out strong. Jarome was really good. I was critical of him last week, but he was awesome tonight. Keanu Kinney, just before half-time, 6 minutes, set up those 3 tries, and they scored one just after half-time too. You thought it was going to be tough, but they rallied home, the Tigers. They needed that one after last week.
Yeah, it was a good win, especially how the Titans probably came home late in that first half with those tries you said then, Kears, but I thought they would kind of turn their toes up a little bit, but they dug in. Thought Jarome Luai was absolutely outstanding. Ran the ball probably more than I'd seen him run in a long time. Seyfarth was...
He took the hit off the kick-off.
Yeah.
For the game.
Yeah.
Well, has it got something to do with a certain commentator getting into him?
Who?
You?
Did you get into him?
Oh, at half-time, they were losing 30.
Yeah, I know.
30
That's what I'm saying. You've inspired him.
Oh,
You've inspired him.
nice, Joe.
He was impressive, but when Jarome runs the ball, we all know, we've seen it enough times now, that when he runs the ball, that's his strength.
Yeah.
He's deceptive, he's strong enough to do the ball running, and he gets himself involved in the game. And when he has a few of these kind of, quick play the balls and whatnot, he grows confidence from that. And you saw that tonight, 3 tries. He had an outstanding effort. His kicking game was spot on. They targeted Kinney with their kicks. Yeah. They knew Buller was going to get up above him, which worked a few times.
Yeah.
Good game plan.
That's what I was referring to last week, right? I know I was against the Panthers, but that wasn't the point. It was about his probably stretch this season. Like, it wasn't about him putting him on his back, but do the things you're good at.
He's the marquee. He's the marquee.
Well, you're getting paid 1.2 million.
And I'm sure he'd be the first to say, I've been a bit quiet the last few weeks, which he has. Yeah. But then you see what he can produce, and that's what I think we're all expecting to see more of, games like that.
Big crowd out there. What's it like playing out there, Stretch, when they're...
Yeah, it's unreal. I haven't had too many opportunities to play out there, but I remember my first game in NRL to play there was COVID time, so I didn't get to experience the crowd, but played a lot of junior footy there, and it's always a good vibe down there, and tonight was no different.
I suppose the shining light the last couple of weeks has been young Kinney at the back. You touched on him, Nathan. Last weekend, he sort of had that match when he tried, but he was even better. He was even better today.
He was great. It's his support play, but these one-handed passes he gets away with. But this is what a great fullback's supposed to do. Hover around the ruck, get around the loose, play the balls, and be there to support, and he's done that well, and he had another great game. We're just lucky Matty Johns isn't here, because if he was, oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Could you imagine what would have been done?
I tell you what,
would have been billboards put up of him everywhere.
The rise of the small fullbacks, Stretch. I mean, you've got one in Jai Gray at the back there. This is the way the game's evolving, isn't it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I was even having this conversation with a couple of teammates about Matt Duffy who's come back from England and playing probably the best footy we've seen him play in the NRL as well. Again, that kind of small calibre fullback who just chews through work and metres, and I think that's just where the game's at these days, and you're seeing it across all the teams in the NRL, really.
But did you see Buller tonight jump him?
Yeah, that's right.
There's pros and cons, I suppose, to everything, but I thought Buller...
Well done for bringing the negativity back.
That's what I'm here for.
Thank you very much. It's been reported all week. This was the last game at Leichhardt Oval for the next 2 years. They're saying 2 years. Depends who the builder could be, because, you know, when you get a quote, one, their price goes up and their time always takes up. So hopefully you get a good builder out there. Probably Joey Leichhardt, one of the great builders. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the memories of Leichhardt. Now, this was the great Laurie Nichols, always on the sideline, shadow boxing. Of course, the favourite son there, Wayne Pearce. This was his last game. And there's Laurie just giving him a cuddle. One of the great stinks. This is Robbie Farah and Anthony Watts. Two hookers going at it. And, of course, this man.
Come on, Thurston.
He's one of the greats. We like him. And Robbie Farah just sitting up there on the scoreboard. You ever do that in your last game?
No, last game? No. No, I was in the sheds.
He
with
was
a big...
frog marched out.
Yeah. What did you do your last game? What did you do?
Kicked a goal. We got pumped by 30-odd, I think. And then I just walked off, cried in the sheds for a while until I got really...
All right, fair enough. Coming up, we've got the Macca's Unmissable Moment. We're going to live cross the Queensland camp, hopefully to chat to Kalyn Ponga. Heine at the VB bar, don't steal my thunder. And chewing the fat with Campbell. Up after the break. Oh, no, we've got Jarome Luai. Oh, there we go. Let's go and have a chat out there at Leichhardt. We've got Jarome Luai. Hey, Jarome, how are you, mate? What was the turnaround? Obviously, last week wasn't great. What did Benji and the coaching staff do right this week?
We just took responsibility for the last couple of weeks, man. Obviously, we're down on some troops, but I was so proud of the boys, the way they took accountability throughout the week, and we had a great training week, and we've got our game on here tonight.
Jarome, it's Heine, mate. Congratulations on a great win. Tough win too. There was points where I thought you were going to possibly turn your toes up, but you dug deep. But your performance yourself, I thought, was absolutely outstanding, mate. You well done on the great game. You took the game by the scruff of the neck.
Thanks, Andy. Probably haven't been on here all year, so it's probably a good sign getting on and talking to the boys, bro.
Hey, Jarome, it's Kez, mate. Sorry about last week. Sorry about last week. No, honestly, mate.
Oh, this is awkward.
Need it again.
I'll keep saying it every week. No. Mate, I thought you had... What was the difference tonight? What was the actual difference between, obviously, the Panthers and then what he's produced tonight?
You probably said it yourself, bro. Like, the criticism was warranted. You know, those results were a reflection of, I guess, leadership, and I'm a big part of that, bro. So, yeah, seeing your little critique there, and just decided to put my hand up for the boys.
Good on you, Jarome. Go and enjoy the win. Congratulations, mate. If you want to come on, you're welcome any time. Good on you, buddy. Now we're going to have a quick break, and we've got a massive show coming up. After the break, we're going to chat to you, Campbell. I'm going to chew the fat. Show now. Our fearless leader, I mentioned earlier, Matty, is over there in the US of A. Let's catch up to see what the little man or the big man has been up to.
Sorry? Yes, Conor McGregor's brother. Yeah, Steve McGregor. How you doing?
What do you think about this, the ring?
Yes, all right.
Please give me your message to the...
Oh, to the Japanese fans?
Yes.
G'day guys, how you doing? It's Steve McGregor here. Make sure you watch the UFC, Freedom 250, pumped. Hoping to do my best. So just met your friend here, awesome guy, fantastic. We're going to get into bit of a grapple later on. Arigato gozaimasu.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Boys, how's it going? 2, 1.
Steve McGregor.
Thank you so much.
Right at you. Thanks, brother. It's lovely to meet you.
Wow. Yeah, we'll see that. Yeah, the reporter actually thought he was a UFC fighter, and those guns that he's got,
and the veins coming out of him.
He went up to him and says, "Are you a UFC fighter?" Because he does look the part.
But did that make it back to Japan?
It did, because have a look at this. So this is the famous crossing over there, Shibuya crossing. Matty is everywhere over there. Look at him. It's pretty impressive, but there's a bit going on over there in North America. We've got the World Cup, but we've also had the NBA Finals. Did you watch that? The Knicks broke the drought.
Yeah, I tuned in. Really good series by the Knicks.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting it, to be honest. I thought Spurs would be more competitive and Nick's fought back in a lot of games throughout the series. I think they were down in the first quarter every game, and then came back and won the series.
1973.
53 years.
So that's given the Eels chances.
Absolutely.
I was thinking that. Well, 86 was our last one.
Did you see all those celebrities get involved? Do you feel they were like getting on the bandwagon? Because they hadn't been there before. And all the Jerry
that one guy that played Willy Wonka, I think he's always been there. I'm not sure what his name is. He did Willy Wonka and he did something else.
Timothy Chalamet?
Chalamet.
He's involved with the Jenna.
Yeah, I think he's always been there. So he's a good one.
Anyway, speaking about other droughts, let's have a look. I'm going down back in time to have a look at other drought breakers. Who could forget this in the English Premier League? Leicester City, 132 years. They were 1,500 to 1 over there in the NBL. Boston Red Sox, 86-year World Series drought broken in 2004. The curse was broken. A bit closer to home here. Cronulla Sharks, 50-year premiership broken in 2016. And, of course, the Bunnies, the mighty Bunnies, 43 years. There's Luke Keary, front and centre. What do you remember about that, Luke? Now, I know you've won 3.
Not much now. No, it was actually great. It was a wild old year with Madge. I think we're up and down. Sam was leaving the club at the end of the year, Ben Teo too, so just all came together.
Was it spoken about, like the 43 years?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. No, it was. Madge would speak about it a fair bit. A lot of the old boys come in throughout the year.
I didn't get invited.
Yeah, not you.
Your
name. They actually rubbed your name out.
Did they? Oh, gosh. That might happen here soon too as well. But the celebrations went wild. I remember this footage. Now, you would have been about 13 or 14, I imagine. Look at you in the far left-hand corner there. There's Campbell Graham. Campbell Graham just on their left up the Woolpack Hotel. Going berserk. That was fun times. I can imagine the Mad Monday was pretty handy.
It was.
Yeah,
it was.
43 years.
Went for a while.
Now, speaking of droughts, Nathan, your mighty Eels are getting closer to a premiership after last night's victory. Eels 15, the Raiders 12. Great bounce back, and you feel, Hindy, in all seriousness, this has been coming the last 3 weeks.
Well, if you listen to Rolsey in the press conference, and I must agree that I thought they played better the last couple of weeks without the result. They got to win there last night against a Raiders side who, look, are playing a little bit conservative, I think, compared to the footy they used to play when they were winning games. But who cares? Eels won 9-0 at half-time. They went on, they hung on. Yeah, it was a good, tough, gritty win against a side who are very unpredictable.
Yeah, Isaiah Iongi was absolutely outstanding. Yeah. If they can get everyone fit and healthy back on the park, I think 12 months from now is when you want to see him up there competing in that top 8. But that Iongi, he can be up there with the top end fullbacks, I think, in our game.
What do you reckon, Stretch? I mean, Parramatta, they've had all those injuries. If you're a Parramatta fan, we always say this every year, we've got next year to look forward to, but without Moses, without Hopgood, without Junior Barlaw, these are like stars of their side, and the last 3 weeks, as I mentioned, they've been really good.
Yeah, well, we kind of went through that a bit last year. We had a lot of probably our top players missing, but it gave a great opportunity for the younger boys to find their feet in the NRL, and I think it sets them up nicely for the year after. It just gives them that experience, and they'll be better for it.
Left back rower, young Katonga.
Yeah.
He's been very impressive. I mean, he's been in a beaten side. I know he had a few injuries, but he looks fresh and...
Yeah, when he's on the big fella, and he was impressive last night. Scored one of his own, but he was potent with the ball carrying, which is what you want to see. Just a little bit more consistency from him would be great across the board for the Eels, I think, and they know that. But nice try there, running a great line. And when you're at that wide running back row, that's what's expected of you. If you can just run that good line, that hard line as hard as you can, the halves either hit you or you suck in a defender, they go around the back and create a 3-on or a 2-on-1 with the winger.
Now, if Rolsey rings, I mean, that was brilliant. Do you think that was brilliant analysis? I thought it was. What about if Rolsey rings you? And you go down there and have a chat to all the young back rowers. Would you be willing to do that?
They do not want to listen to an old bloke.
Why? Yes.
No.
You're a legend of the club, Nathan.
I know that, but it's they don't want to listen to old blokes.
I would.
Why?
No, why would you? Do you want to listen?
Yeah, you do always want to.
If you were a young bloke and you had Nathan Hindmarsh coming down to you,
yeah, you
discuss it over lunch, of course, if Nathan...
Yeah, we wouldn't be speaking much if it was over lunch.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
You'd be stuffing your mouth. Your mouth would be full the whole time.
Oh, that's a good point. Kez, the Raiders, minor premier. This time last year they were flying. Hadn't scored a point in nearly 160 minutes. What's your take on it?
Yeah, I think Ricky said it in the media conference after. They're just predictable. Like, it's tough. Ethan Sanders come in. I think he's going to be a really good player, but the role they're asking him to play is very, very difficult. Like, Campbell, you know this, as an on-ball half, like, it took Nathan Cleary a few years to get the hang of it. I don't like... They park Kyo Weeks on the left and Ethan Strange on the right. I feel like they're their two best players. They never get together. Like, Sanders kind of feeds them both, and those two, who are the two best players in the game, like, even out of yardies, Weeks is standing on left short sides. Like, we saw Keanu Kinney just then. Get around the ball, get your hands on the ball. And
do you feel that Jamal Fogarty has been a bigger loss than they anticipated?
Definitely. Yeah. Definitely.
Because, as you mentioned, you need to find that experience.
Definitely, yeah. Even changing Strange from the left to the right, he's stuck over there now. Like, he doesn't get off that side too much. Weeks parked over there, but Fogarty, he's a very experienced player. He got a great kicking game.
He does, yeah.
And look how Manly are going with him.
Just on that, Campbell, like, I know you play predominantly right, but do players of today, you've got a favoured side? Could you play left?
I could play left, and I've played a handful of games on the left, but there's a lot of factors that come with it: ball carrying arm, combinations with blokes as well. But yeah, I think obviously most players probably have a preferred side, but in the NRL you're kind of expected to be able to. It's obviously different position-wise as well: halves, kicking legs, all those things come into play. But yeah, typically as an OB you'd want to be able to cover both edges.
Righto, guys, now it's time for this. Macca's unmissable moment, 99-cent delivery. And it came, this was very special. Have a look at this. Will Kennedy's charge down the other night against the Warriors. Check this out. This was very good here. Look at this. Didn't even hit the turf. I don't know how he did it, but it was a unmissable moment thanks to Macca's. Look at this. Boom.
Does he touch his leg? Does he touch his
Oh, that's my first thing I thought.
Okay.
First thing I thought. And there's a field goal, which was absolutely... That was a 2-point field goal under pressure and just slots it. That was absolutely awesome. So let's go back and look at some other great charge downs, shall we? Here we go. Off the top, Brad Fittler, one of the greats, was in this game. What a victory this was. His last Origin series for the New South Wales Blues. What a champion. Who we got here? This is Cleary, charge down. Boom. This is why he's one of the best. He can do it. Lukey Keary gets the start here in the next one. I don't know how we put Luke Keary. We thought we better get him there. There he is. His little headgear on there. Forced the charge. And that was a semi-final. You needed to do that. So that was a match winner there. And here's one that didn't go too good. This is Mick Crocker here. This is a charge down that goes wrong here. Boom. Oh, Mick Crocker, here he goes. And Piercy, boom. Boom, right in the melon, right in the lemon spread. There you go.
He did that often. He happened a couple of times to him, Croc.
Yeah, yes.
He would have played on, though.
He did play on. He was tough.
Good on.
He was tough, Mick Crocker.
Good on you, Croc.
He came back on after that. There was no HIA back.
Let's get into the Warriors and Sharks. Look, it was one for the purists. The defensive of both sides was very good. Sharks 10, Warriors 8. Quite a gritty game. They were into each other.
Yeah, they were. I thought it was a fantastic game. Cronulla, they've been a little bit inconsistent this year, Cronulla, for what we're used to with the Craig Fitzgibbon side, but this is the win they needed. To go over there and beat New Zealand, it's a really difficult task, and I thought they just bit down on their mouth guard without Nico Hines there too. Trindle's, he's almost better without, he's almost better without Nico.
Yeah. I know what you're saying, because he takes control of the side, you know what I mean? Like
Are you into Nico now?
Yeah, he's into Nico now.
You watch him come in and have a blinder. You watch him come in and have a blinder.
He can do that. But the Warriors had their chances as well at the back end of that game. Pompey, unfortunately, missed a penalty goal to level the game. This was it here. Look, that's a pressure kick there to level.
Did you see Andrew Webster? I don't think we've got the visual.
He was a little bit disappointed with referee's call.
Which I think he's got a fair point.
Yeah.
So when you have the 30 seconds, as a referee, he's got no control over that. But this was when we're talking about the dropout.
He was
the
asked,
shot clock was on.
Yeah.
It's your responsibility. The referee, it's you looking at the clock. Is that,
you're looking at the
works?
screen. Yeah, you see it counting down on the screen, and I suppose it's on you as a player to have the awareness to.
Yeah, but the screen was.
So they had a TV ad.
It was too bright.
Yeah.
So he's asked Sutton, how long do I have? He said 5 seconds.
Yeah.
It was 2.
Yeah.
And then he's kicked it.
Right.
And then Sutton said it's not his problem.
Yeah,
I think common sense should have said just
play on.
Yeah.
And was it that far? It was only a second over.
Second.
But it was 2 points, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the difference.
It was. There you go. Hey,
now it's your Roosters, Luke. They got pumped by the Dolphins, 48 to 10. Look, both sides To be fair, both sides were affected heavily. It's pretty obvious that the Roosters were affected a lot more with their Origin players out. But again, this Dolphins side, they're the real deal.
Marshall King, there's no surprise that the games he's been back in, the games they've won, I think they're 5 straight since he's come back into the game. So, and I don't think he gets the praise he deserves, because he's changed that side massively, having an attacking number 9 like he is. But again, across the board, Cody was awesome, Herbie was awesome. They were all great. Their back rowers were great. They're really exciting team at the moment, the Dolphins.
Stretch, we seem to be talking about their centre pairing. I think they're the best centre pairing in the competition. What's it like coming up against Herbie? You would have marked Herbie.
Yeah, it is hard. First, and the Dolphins in general is pretty hard, especially defensively. They throw really good shape with Katoa digging right in, and it keeps you really honest on your leads, and they make you work in defence for sure. And obviously, they got players out wide that can take you one-on-one too. So it's definitely a challenge coming up against them, and he's clearly one of, if not the best centre in the game.
Do you reckon they can win the comp? They're sitting in 4th, albeit
they've got
their buys.
I reckon they could, because they're playing with a heap of confidence. They've got some depth this year. I reckon they can. Like, you look at who the blokes are out for Origin, and they didn't skip a beat. I know they're playing against the Chooks who are heavily depleted as well. But yet Trey Fuller that comes in, runs 300 metres, running like a front rower.
He should be playing first
somewhere.
Grade.
Well, the key, I think, the difference was the halves. And like for
Cody,
Izzy Katoa, Kez.
Yeah.
I mean, we seem to be talking about him.
Well,
as
he's
much
the
as
one.
Herbie.
Yeah, like you said, you asked if they can win the comp. He's the one that's going to lead them there. Everything would have to go right from. They'd have to end up in the top 4. And I think they'd have to win that first week. It looks like it'll probably be Warriors Penrith up there, so they're going to have to go there. But he's the one. Like, he's the heir apparent, I think, to Nathan for New South Wales. Everything he does is just textbook. He's just
He did have a shaky start to the season, though, didn't he?
He did. He's going to go through that.
Yeah, he was quite quiet at the start of the season, and there's no doubt having Cody Nikorima back with him and Marshall King, it's made him a different player.
Do you reckon that's his game, or do you think he's worked on it? In terms of the tempo he plays, like
I think a bit of both. Yeah, I think he would have had that. He looks like a real natural ball player, but he would have had to work on that kind of real tempoed stuff that he does.
I suppose a silver lining for the Chooks was a couple of debutants, Rex Bathingthwaite. Rex Bathingthwaite. Say that 5 times fast. Now, I know he's a fullback, and I know they're looking at him, but I thought he's playing on the wing, but I thought he did a really good job.
Yeah, he did. He's just come out of the SG Ball. Just come out of SG Ball. I think he's played 3 New South Wales Cup games this year. So
he's got some toe. Look at this.
He's still probably a little bit off. He's an outstanding player. Like, he's a genuine fullback. He's going to be a big player for him.
What about the young blokes that come through these days? They don't have an ounce of nervousness.
Yeah.
Just how they attack the game.
Yeah.
You know, when we used to come through, you'd be absolutely shitting yourself.
Not all of us, Nathan.
Well, I did. I'm hands up, guilty. But they just come out look like they've been playing first grade for the last 6 weeks.
Yeah, I think they're. You kind of come in the system early, don't you, Campbell? You come in now. Some of these boys are there at 16, 17, training with first grade.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, mate.
Sorry, do you want more to jump?
Kez, what about now the halfback Toby Rodwell? There's been raps on this kid. He only played, I think, 20-odd minutes, but you can tell he's classy. Look at this.
Yeah, he is. He's the other one. Came out of SG Ball under Boyd Cordner the year before, been playing New South Wales Cup. He's got a bit of Katoa in him, like really genuine number 7, tempoed, plays nice and square in the middle of the field. He's one that might slot in there. Daly Cherry Evans maybe plays next year, maybe doesn't, maybe Toby comes in.
So Toby could play 6?
I think he could, yeah. He's got the ability to do both. He's a very athletic player.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I feel this is, how would I put this? I feel a bit jealous that Nathan Hindmarsh is over in the VB.
Here we go, at the VB bar. Oh, look, this is a great honour. This is a great honour for me to step into the shoes of the one great Brian Fletcher at the VB bar. Look, it's a huge honour. But let's look at the VB leaderboard at the moment for what round are we? Round 15. Look at that. Jai Gray is the only back on there. Don't even know how. Jack Williams, outstanding. Joseph Carpety. Played 250 games, Joseph, on the weekend, didn't he? Yeah. Cameron McInnes. And, of course, Keon Kolomotungi, who's in some great form at the moment. At top of the leaderboards, but Guys, I know this is what you've been waiting for. The winner of my hard-earned VB goes to the one and only Brian Fletcher for his outstanding...
Thank you.
His outstanding leadership this week. Just the dedication you've shown to the show in the last 2 nights, the Thursday and obviously tonight. Mate, I've never seen you just... You're like a bookworm. You're up there, you're doing stats. I've never seen anything like it before. And I'm impressed.
Thank you very much.
You've done a great job, and I think you should be very...
Good on you, Nate. Thank you.
So cheers, Brian.
Yes, before you go, I've been with you probably the last 48 hours we've been hanging out. I know I've been working hard. You not so much. So I took a photo of us.
Of course you did.
Have a look at Nathan here. Look at him working hard. Can we zoom in on that? It's very Anthony Seibold-like. That was that's you just sitting at Macca's.
Where was that at?
That was when we had dinner.
Which time?
At McDonald's. It was beautiful. It wasn't the Macca's that put you to sleep, by the way.
Well, thank you, VB.
Thank you very much, Nathan. Now we've got a quick break, but face to face this week. If you're a kid and you had ankle-high boots, it was probably because of this man.
I do look back and think, I feel like I overachieved to a point.
Sadly lost your older brother, Derek.
Before a game, he always used to say, go hard, just don't leave anything in the tank.
Ball goes to Wishart. Wishart's going to go all the way.
The Steelers were like a country team playing in a professional league.
It certainly was, yeah, there's no doubt.
Their favourite son, Rob Wishart.
Grouping 2 different cultures together is not easy.
You can't believe it.
Ollie Lewis gives you a welcome to Origin moment.
Wishart, you'll never kick this.
He's got it.
Dogs, automatic rifles, they started firing tear gas.
One of the Warriors heroes.
You don't know really what you can do unless you show a bit of courage and do it yourself.
Leave nothing in the tank.
Leave nothing in the tank. Exactly right.
Big fella, here we go. Macca's arch rivals, game 2. We won. Game 1. It was never in doubt. Never in doubt. With the underdog tag as well, mind you.
Like the fillet of fish, rogue selections are key to Origin success. I'd say...
Well, I pick fillet of fish when I go to Macca's, so that's not rogue for me. So that question's pretty much saying fillet of fish is a rogue selection. I don't believe it is.
It's a great selection.
It's an awesome... I know it's,
but it's not
everybody's... It's my go-to selection.
It's not everybody's first selection. That's what we're trying to say. When we had Billy Slater and Carmichael Hunt, we had 2 fullbacks. One was on the wing. That was like a rogue selection.
I'm just trying to think of a rogue selection that New South Wales have made. And off the top of my head, I can't.
I know. Nathan Hindmarsh.
Don't bag the fillet of fish.
And you probably have a Sprite with it as well.
I do have a Sprite. And what's wrong with Sprite? Sprite's delicious. I love it.
That was good, Nathan. I like your hair. Very high. Yeah, it was very Patrick Dempsey-like. Now we're going to go down because they're in Melbourne. Chat to Kalyn Ponga. He's in camp with the mighty Queensland. Buddy, just want to know about camp. How's the harmony in camp? Have you and Cameron Munster made up?
We're made up. He's you know what he's like. He's annoying. He gets in your face. But he's a competitor, mate. I knew that was what I was coming up against, versing the Storm. The beauty now is he's on my team, so. That's Money at his best, being cheeky, being a competitor, trying to inspire his team. But we're sweet, we're good mates.
KP, it's Heine, mate. I just want to know, Reece Walsh is in the side, obviously 2 world-class fullbacks. Has there been any chat about when or possibly he's going to be used or when you're going to be used somewhere else?
I got asked this question today. I'm not going to give too much away, mate. But when he gets on the field, no doubt he'll bring what he brings to our footy team. We're excited for when he gets out there. He's been awesome in camp. He's an infectious sort of person, and he's good to be around. So I'm not going to give away too much where he's going to play or what his role will be, but. Let's hopefully he plays well.
Hey, Caleb, mate, it's Luke Keary. Just from game 1, obviously, He's put those points on pretty quick, didn't score in the second half. He's going to change anything up attack-wise?
I think both teams will be looking at their game. I think both teams will be looking at their games, mate. Obviously, some new combinations on both sides. So there's a bit of homework to do there, but we know what our footy looks like. We got some good pictures of that in game one. Obviously, we need to be better in game two to get the win or put ourselves in a position to win. But yeah, what that looks like, again, I can't say too much, boys. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, tell us this then, KP. This is a serious rugby league question. Out of 1 from 17 of the New South Wales side, who do you want to bash or hurt the most? Give it to us. Who is it?
No one.
No one, mate. There's always someone.
Kalyn, you did a pretty good job on Kohler last time. Are you going to sort of stay away from him this week on Wednesday night?
I'll go at Dill Lucas. I'll have a go at him. He's my club mate. But yeah, nah. I've got no comment on the other one.
He's too smart.
You boys are good, eh? Like, what do you want me to say?
Can you just...
Any Queenslanders on that couch or what?
Yeah, one right here.
Oh, yeah, there's one here. We do have one.
Hey, mate, can I ask you, the catches you were doing with the feet out and that, are we going to see that again game 2?
Am I getting roasted here, boys? Is this what this is? To be honest, and I know I've seen some like content creators or articles about that. I didn't mean to do that. That just happened to happen. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, KP.
Hopefully, I just catch the ball clean, mate. Land on my feet and run away.
Righto, here we go. This is a serious question. You can answer this how you will. Billy Slater, what's he done for your game? What's he like as a coach?
Obviously, in the fullback position. He's probably the best to do it. So for me, it's about picking his brain. But, I mean, for me and also all the boys, just that confidence. He makes our roles pretty clear. But, I mean, he's just so knowledgeable. Like, I'm still learning stuff from him, even still now. Just his attention to detail. I think he just watches so much footy. He watches everyone. He would watch every Queenslander that plays. He knows my footy inside and out. And, you come into these camps and he's got something for you. So... yeah, it's pretty awesome, to be honest. I mean, I'm 28 and I'm still learning from him, which I think is a credit to him. He's still obviously quite educated even in today's game. But yeah, I mean, he's the best fullback to do it, so it is a privilege to learn from him.
Kalyn, thanks so much. I know it's a bit of a punish sometimes during your camp. You've got to talk to us gibberish, but thank you very much and enjoy Wednesday night.
Well done,
thanks,
lads.
buddy.
Yeah. Thanks, boys.
Good on you, mate. Didn't give us much, did he? Didn't give us much. But I understand what you're doing. That was probing questions.
We tried to.
How good was that?
Yeah. It's very cagey, isn't he? Cagey Queenslander.
Yeah, I think he was playing it
straight back.
Now, speaking about Queenslanders, this came across our desk. I was unaware of this, but last Thursday night, Luke Keary basically confessed being a filthy Queenslander.
I didn't.
Take a look.
I was 18th man for the Queensland under-20 side. Went into a Queensland camp at the start of 2013 and then got told I wasn't allowed to play. And then 2014 went into the New South Wales camp. Then spent a lot of time with New South Wales. I was 18th man in game 3 of 2017 and all 3 games of 2018. Then got knocked out before the 19 series. So I had to wait till 2020 to get a chance. But because I'd been in camp for so long with New South Wales, I'd kind of changed and got to know the boys and everything, the culture. So I loved it.
I'm going to put
a week of the game.
How do you do that?
So I got picked in the New South Wales side, and everyone's saying congratulations. My mum and dad never said a word to me. Right? They come to every one of my games, every game they've come to. Yeah. Didn't say a word to me. I still remember they didn't ask for tickets, so they didn't come. The day of the game, even, I remember Dad called me and he's like, "Hey mate, what are you doing tonight?"
He doesn't want to talk about it.
I'm playing Origin.
Yeah.
And he just went, "Don't be silly, mate." Hung up, and we lost, right? And I think I've still got the message screenshot, and he said, "Great work, mate. Did what you had to do for the side."
Yes. Well, you infiltrated. Well, Nathan, let's find out, in fact, if he is a Queenslander.
Yeah, let's do it. So it's time for Is Kez a Queenslander?
There we go.
Here we go. There's no sting. There's nothing. Thank you, Keary. We're going to do a couple of quick-fire questions. Just give us the answer. Here we go. First one. 4X or 2E's?
4X.
Caxton Street or King's Cross?
King's Cross.
Oh. Thongs or Birkenstocks?
Double pluggers, yeah, Thongs.
Oh, okay, righto. Wally Lewis or Joey Johns?
I hated Joey as a kid.
Wally. Oh,
King.
okay.
Okay,
all right.
fair enough.
Daylight savings or no daylight savings?
Daylight savings.
Oh, okay. All right, I think Palaszczuk or Berejiklian?
Berejiklian?
Yes.
Okay, righto.
Next
Good.
one.
And last one, sister or three sisters?
Three sisters.
The three sisters.
The three sisters. Sorry. There's big, the rocks. Yeah.
Sister.
Sister. Okay, we've officially found out Luke Keary is a Queenslander. Well done.
It's disappointing, Kez. Anyway, the news, let's talk a bit of Origin. Let's talk about the New South Wales side. So Casey McLean was ruled out with that quad injury. So I would imagine Brian Tottle will go to left wing, Cole will play left centre, and Marky Mark will come in. Does this make... I'm going to ask this, boys. I'll ask you, Campbell. Does this make us a stronger side, do you feel?
Obviously, Casey's a massive talent, and I think he deserved this spot, absolutely. We've seen what he did in game one as well, but it's great to have someone the calibre of Mark to come in there and fill that position. He's earned his spot. He probably would have been picked in game one if he wasn't injured, so I think we're sweet either way, to be honest.
Just on that, Kez, do you think they'll swap, the wingers will swap?
I don't think so.
No, so Mark played for Australia.
I think Dylan Lucas will go to the left. I think Hudson Young will go to the right. But the reason why I'd keep Mark on the left, Sam Walker at the right half for Queensland. Mark defends him at training every single week.
Yeah.
He knows him better than any other winger in the whole competition. He'll know when he's like the different cues he gets to kick and throw long balls. I think you leave him there.
Okay.
I think he can play both. Mark's like Campbell said, that he'll know how to play both, but I think they leave him on Sam.
Okay. Who wins, boys? I'll go to you, Stretch.
Blues, for sure.
Score?
I'm going to say 22-10.
First try scorer?
Brian Tottle.
Okay. Nathan?
I will go down there in Melbourne. It's a happy hunting ground for us Blues down there. I'm going to go 24-20. No, not. I'm going to go 18-14. 18-14 Blues. First try scorer, Dylan Lucas.
What about who gets the man of the match?
Cleary. No, I'm going to go Hudson Young.
Because you're very...
I know, I'm all over the shop.
Let's ask you,
busy
Luke,
night.
from Ipswich.
I think it'll be square. I think we go to Suncorp decider. It'll be a great decider too.
Really?
Reece Walsh, man of the match. Kevy said he's coming on after 20 minutes. Ponga's going to lock. That's why he couldn't tell us.
Why didn't you ask him that?
Yeah.
You stole my question.
Did I? I was trying to dodge around.
But you'd believe that it was just a furphy because you don't think he'll get on.
I think he's just in cover like Ezra Mann. Is that what it looks like, Campbell? Like he's that cover position?
Yeah, I think so. I think you've seen throughout the season so far, you have that kind of OB or that player on the bench that if there is an injury, they slot right into that position. Maybe depending on how the games go, if they want to, spark something in their attack or something like that, they might throw him back there. But yeah, I think he'd kind of be more there for backup.
All right, now it's time for Chewing the Fat with Campbell.
Eat up, you need the energy.
Oh, no! Oh, jeez. Was that throw a bit loud? Did I go a bit loud?
No, it was just how we just ended from and just went, righto.
Yeah. Was it a bit loud? I thought I went a bit loud. It was a good transition. It was good. Rabbitohs 48, Broncos 6. Pretty emotional night out there, obviously, with the tribute to Jai. But how was Wayne during the week and how was Wayne after the game?
Yeah, he was, obviously through the week, Wayne doesn't change too much, to be honest, no matter the occasion. He's obviously spoken about pre-game and all the build-up pre-game, and obviously before the game, as you all saw on TV, it was quite emotional for a lot of the boys and Jai himself. But, as we've all touched on through this period, Jai's been so stoic and brave throughout it all, and he's so cared and loved for by all the boys in the team. And, I think we're always going to come up and perform that night. It was hard to watch from the sidelines, but I don't think I've been in a better atmosphere post-game than after that. Having Jai and all his family in there. And
singing the team, I saw that, singing the team song.
Had him in the middle for the team song. So, it was so special, and it's just one of those moments when you realise how good our game is. You know, when it's bigger than the game itself. So yeah, it was really special.
And the Broncos did a great job too. So you've got to give acknowledgement to the Broncos. Your little Queensland mate, John Rattle, scored a try on debut. What a I mean, making your debut is pretty special, but crashing over. Tell us a little bit about him.
Yeah, he's a proper country boy. He's a cowboy. He rides horses around and on farms, and yeah, he's a great lad. He's one of those players in pre-season where he was winning fitness tests and just working his backside off all pre-season, and he was always one of the boys that, you know, everyone wanted to play with at some point. And you know, even a lot of the senior boys like Latrell and Cam, I know they were really eager to get him an opportunity to play in the NRL.
So have a look at these photos. It's funny how the world works. This is Jair on the right, handing John his jersey, under 15 jersey, and then he scores on his debut in front of Jair. So pretty special moment for both guys. Now, you two, you played each other 10 times. Are you aware of this?
No.
Yeah, 5 apiece.
Really?
Yeah, I know you get a little bit feisty out there. We've gone through some video, but probably the most famous game was back in 2022. Remember Sin Bin Sunday? What's your memories?
Oh yeah, this was
this.
good.
I mean, obviously, playing each other, because I played in these derbies, you can get a little bit excited. But did you know before kickoff that was going to be one of these violent games?
Yeah, well, this bloke went absolutely berserk. But we beat them the week before, which is the opening of Allianz Stadium. I still remember, I just said to Campbell, the first hit up of the game, because you didn't play the opening of the Allianz. So Matt Lodge took a hit up off the kickoff. Campbell came from wing and hit him that hard. And you just knew from that point, Rad started losing his mind. Latrell caught a ball, kicked it back to us. Like, everything just went crazy. I think Teddy got knocked out within the first 5. Like, it was out of control.
Yeah.
Out of control.
I spent 20 minutes on the wing. I was playing centre, but spent 20 minutes on the wing because Tane Milne got binned twice. So
he would love this. He would love this.
It was his kind of game. So no,
Can I ask you boys that have played for both Souths and the Chooks, is the hatred? Is it a genuine hatred for the opposition?
I always say this: you get caught up in it because of the fans. Like the fans. My mates are either Chooks fans or Bunnies fans, and they won't talk to each other on game day. It is full on.
So it's legit.
Well, I think, and you get caught up in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Because the crowd, it's usually a sellout, it's usually a big crowd. You reckon, Kez? Do you reckon you sort of feed off the buzz?
No, you do. Like, you'd have different people come in sometimes during the week, but you know it's on. I think that the board level and all that, it's a proper dislike. Obviously, the stadium drama we've had. The Roosters didn't want the Rabbitohs there. Now the Rabbitohs, there's a whole lot of stuff, like junior stuff and things like that. Like
who's pinching what juniors? South pinching Roosters juniors. Yes. Is that what you're saying? You've got juniors, have you?
We've got a couple.
Yeah, we got a couple coming through.
I don't think we pinched any of them now. I can't think of one Roosters junior we've pinched.
Heaps back in the day. Heaps. Now, World Cup's coming up. You've got a choice of playing for either Australia, Scotland, or England. When do you got to make the decision? Like, how does it all work for you?
Yeah, I've placed eligibility for Australia and Scotland because of the way the system works. You can only pledge allegiance to one Tier 1 nation and a Tier 2 nation. So obviously I had a great honour to represent Australia in the last World Cup, and I'd love to play for Scotland, but unfortunately this time around they were deregistered just purely from the criteria that it takes to make the World Cup. It's not just kind of winning games, it's also grassroots footy and all that kind of thing. So pretty disappointed with that, but I hope I get an opportunity in the future.
Can you play for? So you can play for England?
Yeah, I can play for England. My mum's English.
Will you play, if you missed out on Australia, would you play for England this year?
Ooh, it'd be a tough one, to be honest. I don't know.
Don't give me a Kalyn Ponga. Give me something.
Yeah, can I ask you this? Why Scotland? Why are you so keen for Scotland and not England?
Because Scotland's better.
Yeah, I've been brainwashed by my old man, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got the rub on me. But, no, I think purely just because the option's there to play for Australia and Scotland. Gotcha. Obviously, it'd be a great honour to play for England too, so I'd be open to it for sure.
Yeah.
Now, Stretch, you've been a great part of this show for many years. We've enjoyed our interviews. None other than this one right here. Check this one out.
Campbell Graham. How well do you know him?
Has there been a background check done on him?
Do you think Campbell Graham could be a serial killer?
Yeah, if there's anyone in our team,
Serial killer?
Yeah.
No. Oh, that's Campbell Graham. Just relax, don't say anything. Don't look around.
Don't look at him. Don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact.
He's pretending to look at the journo.
Yeah.
Look, he's just thinking, where am I going to chop your limbs off, mate? Yeah. Hey, Campbell. Congratulations, mate. Well done. Well done, mate.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, we all good? Sweet.
How fast can you dig a grave? Like, what's your record?
That was the first time we ever met.
It was.
And did you get much backlash from that?
Plenty.
Did
yeah,
you?
so cheers for that. Yeah, it was good. Definitely hung around for a while. So, a lot of people must have agreed. So
just to be clear, he's not a serial killer.
Well, do we know that? Do we know that for sure, though? That's the thing. We're not 100% sold that he's not.
Okay.
That's what I'm a bit worried about, a bit concerned. I've been watching him tonight, you know. So I thought, you know what? We'll try and find this out for sure now. We're just going to go through a few... well, pretty much going to call it, is Campbell Graham a murderer? Here we go. No, that's not we're not going to call it that.
I don't think that was the title of the segment.
That's not the title. That's not the title. What is the title of the segment? How well do you know serial killers?
Yes.
Here we go. Here we go. There's a couple of serial killers
who's
here.
this?
This is Mike Myers. This is Mike Myers.
Yeah, that's
It's a quiz.
You're meant to ask you who it is.
Okay,
Here we go.
Explain the rules.
Here we go. The rule is you're going to see a serial killer from a movie.
Yes.
And you're going to determine who it is. Here we go. Here we go. First one. Here we go. This is good. First one up. Bang. Get up there. Who's that?
Is that Jason?
Yes, it is.
Hey.
Yes. Okay, next one. Flick through them. Here we go. Oh, this is an easy
that's
one.
one of the all-time greats, Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger, yes, correct. Next one. Oh, this is
Bateman. Yeah.
I thought we'd stuck you on that one.
Use clear sheets instead of black was probably a bit of a hiccup on his half. Just a little critique of his technique. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Moving on. Next one.
No, a little bit too much.
That's this one.
John Kramer.
Oh well.
Johnny Kramer.
Johnny Kramer.
What movie?
What movie?
Saw. Yeah.
Saw.
Yeah.
Yes.
Plenty of inspiration from them. Yeah, they were great.
Well, there you go. That's it. I don't know what's going on.
Well, we've got to go to a break because this is what happens. But don't forget, tomorrow morning, UFC Freedom 250 will be live on Main Event.
One of the things that I love is the opportunity to pull off a one-of-one experience. But you can never dream of something like this. So to have a fight on the White House lawn on the 250th birthday of America.
Never happened before, never gonna happen again.
Everything about this makes this the most historic sporting event of all time.
There we go. Our Red Bull high flyer of the round was Keary at 11.51. Nathan, what does that mean, 11.51 points?
It's based on what you do during the game. Like the more good things you do and the less bad things you do, the higher your points go.
I don't think it is that, but it's pretty good. As we mentioned, he's in a rare bit of form. He almost got them over the line. He went berserk in that second half. So, Keary, you are the Red Bull flyer of the round. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Shawnee Ormerod, Sports Boys. Did you watch any of the soccer today?
Socceroos.
How good's this?
We're $1.20 now to get through. $1.20.
What were we before?
Big. Even money? Something? We've got the Seppos next Saturday.
Yeah, we'll give it to the Seppos.
Hope so.
Grand final winner, Shawnee.
Yes. So Penrith still favourites. Had the bye. Was, Chooks both off losses, slight drift. But the Dolphins, heard you boys speaking about the Dolphins before. So remember they got beat by Panthers in Golden Point. Beat by the Wars the following week. They were $67 to win the comp after that. Now into $10. The shortest price they've been in their history.
What about the top 8? I'm thinking the Broncos might be long odds.
Red pen. Bit of a changing of the guard. So the teams that you're seeing on the screen now, Storm, Broncos, Bulldogs, Raiders, all real short odds on at the start of the year. I think some of them have to win 7-8 games from their last 10 or 11, so it could be lights out for some of those teams.
Origin Wednesday, we've got the Queenslander.
Great Queenslander. Luke Keary. Yeah, big push again. Remember on Thursday night, there was 80% of the money on Queensland, now 85%. So they've tightened up a touch, as you can see. 1+ try score has also changed. Casey McLean out, Marky Mark in, Kohler shifting in, so there's been a lot of movement. Sugar, get him on side after this. Make sure you stick around. He's very keen. Hudson Young. And speaking of Sugar and get him on side, remember last year, you'll know this.
Yes.
He found Tommy Dearden to win the Wally Lewis medal after game 1 at $67. Not sugar this year. Dan Ganana's got something, but you've got to stick around. I'll just a little tease there in the Wally Lewis market. He's found an absolute cracker, so stick around straight after this.
All right, good on you, Shawnee. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thanks, boys.
Campbell, thank you. Brilliant. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, Nathan. Very good. Brian. Now, the final words. Yes. Does our boss, our leader, does he get to have a sit-down with Donald Trump tomorrow?
Matthew, no. Steve McGregor, yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. There is no show on Thursday, but Matty will be back here next Sunday. Enjoy your week.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.